I think it's time to say it. I've been holding it in since 2002, but I can't hold it in any longer. And I don't care what kind of trouble it brings me, but I'm Elise. This is Cold Takes. And your Padme opinions are trash. Ba, 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 ba. And I do mean all of your Padme opinions, but today, specifically, we're going to be talking about Padme in relationship to Anakin. You know, Anakin.
I hate them!
Even more specifically, we're going to talk about their wedding. And Elise, I hear you say, the wedding was like 20 seconds long, and you can't really hear anything or see anything, and the witnesses were droids, for Criff's sake. And besides, the wedding was terrible. My opinions are trash. Your opinions are trash. And I hear you. Seriously, you're so loud. Can you be quiet? But for those of you who don't know, I recently got engaged. Which means I've basically been doing nothing but trying on poofy dresses, going on Pinterest, and looking at wedding magazines because I hate myself. And you know what I discovered? Wedding couture. I'm not Christopher Columbus or anything. I didn't discover this, but actually that does make me like Christopher Columbus. But look at this. Wedding couture. It's unbelievable. Look at these dresses. What? What is that? What is that? Why? So anyway, wedding couture is a thing. And you know who loves couture? Padme freaking Amidala. This woman is a fashion icon. She is serving up looks for days. This is what a queen wears when she's going on a plane. You know what I wore the last time I went on a plane? A sports bra, a t-shirt, lounge pants, and no makeup. And I took the sports bra off when it was time to sleep. She is a couture queen. And senator. But the gowns aren't the only thing that Padme and wedding couture have in common. Look at this. I'm not even talking about the dress. Why do you look so miserable? This is supposed to be the happiest day of your life. Why do you look like that? No smiling, no hand-holding, no joy. Just stand there and get married and look like you're drinking poison. Does that remind you of anything? This wedding, which everyone said proved that Hayden Christensen and Natalie Portman had no chemistry. This wedding, which everyone said was part of the reason Attack of the Clones was the worst Star Wars movie. This wedding, where certified crybaby and drama queen Anakin Skywalker the man who spent his entire life in love with Padme doesn't say anything. He doesn't smile, he doesn't declare his love, he doesn't cry, he just stands there, looking like he's about to drink poison. Just like the model in a couture photo shoot. Just like Padme wanted. See, here's the genius of George Lucas. He's the snowman. He gave us the clues the entire time, Mr. Police. He spent the first two movies setting up Padme as this lovable couture queen who would walk through a desert in a velvet coat if it meant she would look fly. And Anakin Skywalker, the king of making scenes, who cries at the drop of a hat just so George Lucas could end the second film with the ultimate act of devotion. You see, by being totally emotionless and looking like they're not in love, Anakin is really giving Padme the high fashion, photo shoot ready wedding of her dreams. I mean, we all know that as emotional and volatile and in love with Padme as he is, Anakin should be like a smiling, dopey, teary mess. But he isn't, because he's holding back for Padme. As she's serving up looks, I mean, that veil is a masterpiece. Anakin, it's not tears, I'm just allergic to jerks. Skywalker is holding back all of his emotions so he can emulate the fashion wedding hollows she's been looking at since she was a child. A worthy sacrifice for the woman he loves. Just because their wedding had to be secret didn't mean it couldn't be the wedding of her dreams. And in giving her that, Anakin shows Padme how much he loves her. Now, I'm only 90% kidding about all of this. It's kind of like the Darth Jar Jar theory, or that one that was circulating around the internet where like Obi-Wan and Padme were like totally banging in like the background all the time. it's like supposed to augment your enjoyment of these just spectacularly disastrous movies. I love the prequels, but I love them because they're just like big old messes. And I love them because they offer me these sort of opportunities to make up my own sort of retcon and write stupidly long movies about how to fix them. Hi everyone! Thanks so much for watching the first episode of Cold Takes. If you were interested in seeing more content from me, I promise the rest will be slightly more serious than this one. Please head over to join me on Patreon or follow me on Twitter. Thanks for watching. See you next time.